Welcome to the NLC Video Equipment Reservation Jot Form tutorial. Kyle and I are going to direct you through a successful reservation process. Yeah.
You like it?
We're going to need to go to the internet, and for us that's going to be Safari. It's going to be a little compass down at the bottom. That's a tool. It could be to the right, but for us it's down at the bottom. So click on that, go to Google. If you're not at Google, search for Google and Yahoo.
Yeah.
Next, you're going to want to type in NLC Google Sites.
Correct.
And hit enter.
And then the first one that pops up, look at that, it's NLC Video Site, Google Sites. That's the one we want, that's the one we need. We're going to hit that indeed.
Hold on a second.
Okay, we're going to pause.
Just a minute, please.
And we're going to rewind a little bit. And we're going to go back to Google.
Okay, so that strategy may not always work. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you
The actual address.
to the site that you need to go to. Pause the video, write it down, do whatever you need to. We're going to try to have the address be on the bottom of the video that's attached to YouTube. So if you look down there, you can find a version that you're able to copy and paste.
So I'm gonna go back.
And what I'm going to do with that copy and paste, or if you just want to write it down and add it to your address, you can click it and you can also get to the video site that way. Okay, and
This is the home page that link will bring you to. If you have anything other than this on your home screen, you're probably in the wrong place.
you're completely doing it wrong, and rewatch the video.
A little bit hard.
But for us, we're getting it right. We're going to go information/policies.
A little bit hard.
On this page, you will note that there are things in bold. Those are the most important and the ones you want to focus on when reading this nice information and policies.
So read everything, but really focus on the bold. And then we're going to go to reservation forms. That's two below on the left side tab. And we're going to click that reservation forms.
Do it!
Reservations must be made 24 hours in advance. This gives us time to process the information.
I know the rules, hunk!
And again, look at this bold stuff. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's, if a reservation is made on Sunday, it will be removed from our system. Really good stuff. Important. So
Yeah.
once you're done reading, go to reservation form below that
Come on.
and click it.
Come on! Do it now!
This is the reservation form. You'll notice there are red asterisks on most of the cells, and you want to fill out all of the ones that have red asterisks.
You want names and addresses?
So for us, we're going to use
Nancy!
the
Rita! Jim!
example,
Doug!
Alan Smith.
Sorry, Doug.
And we're going to we have a student ID name for him. We have an email that's set up.
It's a trap!
You want the email to be right because we're going to send you a confirmation. So you won't even know if you give us the wrong email. And there's going to be a lot of other students who are looking to check out that equipment, so you're going to really want to make sure you've locked that down. The next column is the phone number. Put your phone number in there.
Serious! Not goofing around!
And the next column is
Class use column.
It's going to be the name of your class. In this case, Alan Smith is going to be in field.
if you're in a class that meets anywhere else in the school except the studio, in other words, the computer lab, the library, the bathroom, anywhere else, then you will put the class use term studio.
But for us, like I said, we're going to use field. Notice the heading that comes up.
Okay.
If it was another class, you would get a different heading, and thus different equipment for that class.
Okay.
Next, we have the schedule. Really important thing to look at when you're looking at what is below it, the pickup date and time. So the open lab hours are the only hours that you can actually pick up or return equipment.
Okay.
Weekend checkouts are pick up Friday, return Monday. That means for classes like field, lighting, and audio, you have a checkout period of 48 hours, just like workshop.
Do not use the edit bay only hours because we'll be in class. So for our example, we're going to go down to pickup date and times.
And select the calendar icon that is on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Here we will select day,
Okay.
Monday,
Okay.
the 9th,
Okay.
and we will select the time 12:40. since that is the time that you are allowed to come in and check out equipment or pick up equipment. Classes always get priority over checkouts/reservations.
Are there things that make you angry?
This means that if you have a piece of equipment that a class needs, like a camera,
You like it?
then that equipment will go to the class before it goes to you.
And then we're going to go to return date and time. And again, there's that fancy calendar, which is awesome. It's really easy to see what day you are on and when you need it. So pick Tuesday, Kyle, because we are in field and we can only have the equipment for 24 hours. However, if you're in workshop, you get it for 48 hours.
You got a day Wednesday, baby!
So for that, we're going to select 140, since on Tuesday, 140 is the open lab time. Audio and lighting and studio also have 24-hour checkout periods.
And now that we're done with that, we're going to go to the actual equipment. Finally, we're here. Field class rentals. That's for us. This is a specific category for us, and that's why it's important to get the
Class use column.
field right. So go to choose one and choose a category, because audio has a lot of great mics and stuff like that in it. We're going to want to choose that, Kyle, because we definitely want audio. But if you want any other stuff, choose that.
So on this,
Class use column.
you'll see a list of audio equipment like Chris said, and we're going to want to choose maybe a 15-foot XLR, maybe two, so we can reselect if we need to. Then also, maybe on this gig, we want to use a wired lav mic, so let's select one. Next, we'll navigate down to cameras. Under cameras, you'll see that the JVCs and 110s are the most common cameras for the field class. In this, we can select one and be done with cameras.
Who know how to make cameras work?
And now we're going to go back just to show you that even though audio disappeared, all its information on there disappeared, it's still there. We're going to go back and show you. We're going back to audio, and look at that. XLR 15 feet cable 2. Still there. Wired lav, still there. So it adds it. So keep going to all your categories with the ability to know that they are all there.
It's not that hard.
Now we're just going to go back to choose one because we want to show you this neat little field right here, special equipment requests.
What a special friend you are.
In this box, you can fill out items that are not on the class rental list. For example, if I wanted a bounce card, I could write, I need one bounce card. Also, if there's a specific edit bay that you like, maybe edit bay 3, you could say,
Can't you remember?
also, may I have edit bay 3.
Now we're going to go to signature. And for signature, you just press on, you press the mouse key, hold, drag,
Over the line!
try to write your name. If you don't write it right, then press this little button right here, clear. Boom, it clears it. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch, but you can redo it, try to make it legible.
However, if you do put just a squiggly line, that will count as your signature. If any items in your possession during the time of your checkout gets damaged and you claim that you didn't write a signature, well, you did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next, we have this terms and conditions. You can read it, or you can press I agree to terms and conditions and pretend that you read it. Submit.
Finally, the submit button
Submit.
will allow you to submit the form
Submit.
and
Submit.
may take a few minutes to process.
Submit.
Please do not X out a tab
Submit.
until you see the thank you confirmation screen.
What's going on?
Submit. We haven't seen it yet, so we shouldn't be exiting. We're waiting.
Here's the confirmation screen.
What do you think of this?
Once you see this, you may X out of your browser or the tab.
No.
Check your email for a follow-up email from a TA stating that your reservation has been confirmed
No.
and ready for pickup.
Good.
And it's important to read because they may not be confirmed. You may not get the equipment. Somebody may have reserved it. Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks, Chris.
Minimum wage! Yeah!